All right, fellas, what's up? Steve, again with the Ultimate Pickup Artist Convention, and today I got with me boy Hydro. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
So, Hydro, you're going to speak at the Ultimate Pickup Artist Convention. Give me a little idea, like how you got into all this stuff and kind of what your specialty is.
I got into it back in, one of my buddies introduced me to it in 2006. I was coming over to his house all the time, and he was just in his room, like playing on his computer. And he's like, yo, I found this stuff called pickup. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, like when girls ask you what you do, he's like, you tell me like you fix lighters and stuff. And I was just like, yeah, whatever, bro. And I had a girlfriend at the time, so I didn't care.
Yeah.
And then finally he just gave me a CD of some guy speaking in Canada. And at the very beginning of the seminar, the guy was just like, if you think I'm gonna make fun of you, I will. You think I'm gonna laugh at your stories? I will.
Who was that?
I wanna say David X.
Oh, okay.
I wanna say David X.
Yeah.
And he had like really funny things to say, like for like your 1 year anniversary, he's like, just go buy a box of like 50 cards, and he's like, just store it and give it to your girl on like a special day. And then the next year when you when that same day comes around, he's like, just go into your closet, pull the same card, and be like, and say, do you know how hard it was for me to find the exact same card? I was like, oh, this is fucking genius.
David is a trip.
Yeah.
He's a trip.
And then that was 06, but then in 07, my girlfriend broke up with me, and I turned to drinking. So I was just like partying and drinking and just always getting super drunk. And then finally I came out of a blackout with like my drink spilled all over me, right? And like the typical alcoholic scene, like TV was blaring, lights were on, and I woke up and I took another sip of my drink. And as soon as I was done, I was like, instead of thinking like I need to pull my shit together, I sat there and was like, who would date me? That's what popped into my head, like who'd want to date this?
Yeah.
And then jumped online, started Googling around, and then I came across Mehow.tv. And spent my last $40 on his ebook and just ran with it.
So then you got hooked up with Casanova crew and all them. How did that end up happening?
Yeah, I read after the ebook, I got the book The Game, and then I heard about these things called layers. And so after I went up to Northern California for like a couple weeks to work, and then I came back down and I just started Googling PUA layers, and then I was on the Style Life forum, and some kid who is now known as Jesse from Simple Pickup private messaged me and was like, hey, I just went to a meeting last week. It's like a group that's just starting up. Why don't you give this guy a call and come through? And it was Casanova crew, Orange County, was about the forum. Yeah, and so that was December 07.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think I overheard you hold the record for the most days out in field for Casanova, like 60 days?
62.
What happened with that?
Yeah. We went out on, me and my old wing czar, we were out on like Tuesday in Sharky's, and we're like, yo, let's go through Saturday. Let's just Sarge. And he's just like, all right. Because his schedule was really good. His schedule at the time was like 11 in the morning till like 7 at night. So it's just like he has enough time to get home at 3 and sleep.
Right.
And I saved up a bunch of money, so like that's all I was doing was just pick up. I would read during the day, study, and then go out at night. And so we went through from Tuesday to Saturday, and then everyone was like, let's go to Tuesday. You guys should go to Tuesday. So we're like, all right. And then we did 2 weeks, and then everyone's like, at least do a month. And then we did a month, and everyone's like, do 2 months. So we got up to like day 42 or 43, and my wing czar was gonna call it quits. He's just like, I'm done, bro. No. It was closer than that, because I remember it was like on like a Monday or Tuesday, and it was like the following Friday was like day 60. And I was like, dude, it's just right around the corner.
Right.
Like, why don't we just celebrate it, And I went out the night before, and then we both went out the night after. So like, I went out 62 and he went out 61. And yeah, it was fun, dude. Like, people didn't even want to wing with us after like week 3.
It was like crazy.
Oh yeah, our banter was just on point.
Really?
As soon as like the girls would like start communicating with us, like we'd just be like, and the attention, even though they're trying to like occupy, the obstacle, the girls' attention would just come to us. Like the verbals were just on point. It was pretty fun.
Do you suggest guys do something like that?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would say a week minimum, but like in CC, we used to always do like 2-week Sargentathons, at least once a year.
Okay, that's cool. So since then, let's give me an idea of like what you've been doing, kind of what your specialty is.
In '09, I became a club promoter here in Orange County, just so we could get into the clubs for free. And then that became actually my full-time job up until 2011. So for like 2.5 years, I was just a club promoter. And so I was doing the night game stuff, just sarging the venues that I worked at.
Yeah,
I didn't even need to go out. I was just like, all right, I got 4 venues that I like walk around and act like I own, you know?
Yeah.
And after that, I quit because I started working for a pickup company that I don't really want to name. But when I started working for them, they realized how strong I was with the social media. So I was, getting them a lot of presence online. And while I was in there, I was like, all right, well, I'm not sarging like I want to.
Yeah.
I work for a pickup company. I want to go sarge.
Right.
But I was doing like 12-hour days in office. So I turned to online dating and texting. So that's been kind of like my go-to thing for the past couple years.
Okay. Yeah, my roommate and a lot of people just rave about your stuff.
Nice.
So hopefully, like, I'm urging you to teach that shit at the convention.
Right.
Even though you say people might have heard it, but there are people that
Right.
have it.
I just don't want to be. I switched it up from another seminar to Rippers, UPOC last year. I switched up so it was more of like a fun story, but at the same time, I just want to I don't want to be the same guy teaching the same thing for like 4 years in a row. But I will. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing doing one on just pure text game, just so people.
You'll probably teach text game then, right?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys, so if you want to hear Hydro's presentation on text game and maybe some online game, as I'm urging him to do, go ahead and sign up at upuac.com or click the blue link in the description box of this video, and we will see you soon. Peace.